everyone, CeeCee here and welcome to another video by CeeCee's Creations. Today I'm on a mission. I want to make as many cards as possible using these gorgeous die cuts from Stampin' Up. I've also pulled out from my stash some card bases. Some of them are not regular size, but that's okay. Also, I have some here which have a 1/4 inch cut from the top. These are leftovers from a workshop that I had, and I guess one of the participants never showed up and I was stuck with these, so I'm going to be using them as well. I also pulled out my remnants of cardstock, and this is how I keep them. They're stored in plastic page protectors, and they're filed in with my full sheets of cardstock. So I'm going to be using all these. I will be hard at work and I will come back to show you the finished results. So here I just wanted to show you how I dealt with those cards that were cut off at the bottom. I'm taking a piece of Riding Hood red cardstock and I'm just punching it out with the scallop border punch from Stampin' Up, and I make sure that I align the punched scallops with the design on the punch. And now I'm going to adhere that piece first by aligning it at the bottom of the inside of the card, and I make sure that the scallops are even on both sides. And then I just simply close the card and that takes care of it. Now I'm just snipping off the ends on both sides. And there you have it. I tried to use as many of the die cuts as possible. This little thin strip is what was left after I've removed a large border. So you can get a lot of mileage out of one sheet. It's just a matter of looking at things from a different angle. I never pre-cut my borders to the length of the card, especially the ones with words, because I'm always thinking of the placement of my other embellishments in relation to the words I want to focus on. I'm going to speed through this video for a little while so I don't bore you too much. Now I'm just adding a title with the letters on the die cut, and I'm starting from the right because that's the alignment I want. And in a little bit you'll see me remove a letter without any problems. That's because the die cuts have a repositionable adhesive on them and they become permanent after a little while, so you can play with them until you're satisfied with the placement. Just adding a little bling as a finishing touch. When you want to use die cuts that are self-adhesive, it's important to remove the stickiness, otherwise your embellishment will look lopsided, especially if it's sent by mail. So I'm going to be tapping gently with my embossing buddy from Stampin' Up to remove some of that stickiness. It's a pouch that has a powder, and it works. Now you'll see to my right I have this Swiffer refill sheet. I use this to remove powder and glitter off my work surface. It really works, so I always have one by my side. I wanted to make 2 cards with a cupcake, but as you can see I only have one left. So what I'll do is I'll align the empty space of a previous die cut over a piece of pattern paper, and with a stylus I'll just gently at first go around the shape to create an indentation, and I'll be going over that shape a few times. I could have easily just taken the existing die cut and stuck it onto my pattern paper and then use that to cut around the shape, but I didn't want to take the chance of the die cut damaging my pattern paper, so I thought that was a safer solution. Now you'll see here the indentation that is left by the stylus, and I'll just be using my paper snips to cut around the shape. Another small tip I want to share with you is how to prevent your ribbon ends from fraying. As you can see, I usually use a heat tool to do that, but for this particular ribbon it looked a little bit too fragile for me and I was afraid to burn it. So what I did after I cut the ends, I took diamond stickles and applied a very thin coat at each end. And you have to let it dry, obviously, but when it's dry, it's glued, and your ends will not fray. I wouldn't do this for every single card because it's very glittery, but for this one, it totally matched the mood of the card. Yay, mission accomplished, guys, and it was so much fun. First, let me show you what I have left of my die cut sheet. And as you can see, all I have left are bits and pieces of the borders, one star, it's a tiny star right here, and some numbers. Nothing escaped my greedy little hands. I'm gonna go through the cards I made real quickly. I'll have pictures up on my blog too, so you can see them up close. So in total, I was able to make 21 cards, 17 gift tags, one little gift card. So let me run by them really quickly. This one is probably my favorite because I've done things that I'm not used to, like the white on white cardstock, which I think is pretty elegant. I've also used stickles to prevent fraying. These two are kind of using the same layout, which is really pretty. So that's one way of using all those tiny little bits and pieces. You can group them. This one here, I like the rounded edges. A graduation card. This one, which is saying, you know, wishing you the happiest birthday. This is definitely a birthday card, but this can be used for any type of celebration. It could be for a retirement party, birthday, job well done, and whatnot. It's very generic. This is a congratulation card. Two more of the same here. I've used a Tim Holtz die. I kept probably 3/4 of it, and I added a ribbon here so that I was able, it looks like the tag's coming out, but it's not. These four here, which I showed at the beginning of the video, this is the negative of one of the borders where the little flowers were. And I added some bling in the middle. So everything got used, as you can see. This simple congratulations card with their rectangular rhinestones. Two cupcake cards. This one has no number on it, and this is why I kept the numbers actually on the die cut sheets, because eventually if I know this card's going to a kid who's celebrating her 9th birthday, for instance, well then I can just add the 9 on top of the cake like I did here for the 21st birthday. These cards are not regular sized. In fact, they're not even 3x6. They're all different sizes, but you know, they work. I can still put them in a regular envelope and it won't be so bad, or I can even make my own envelopes if I wish to. I love this one. It's such a cute color of rhinestone. I just love it. Very soft looking. And this one with the birthday gift. Again, I didn't write happy birthday. I'm sorry, the gift. Sorry, a little bit of French escaped here. So anyways, this one is generic, so I can add a sentiment later on. Two more of the same, like these ones, but in a different color scheme. This is the tiny little gift card, and I've also added a little border here with a cute little star. All my gift tags. I love working with a small card base. I think it's just so much fun. I mean, look at this one here. It's just, it packs a punch. I mean, it's really cute. I added stickles on the flame here of the candle. So I made 2 of these, and I made one with the red. I like this one too. I made these little ones here. So one of the bigger flower, and then I added a bling. So these are just cute gift tags that you can put on a bag, a gift bag, or even a big gift. Another one with a little flower. They're all, some of them are the same, but you know, they all have different color schemes, and I tried to add some bling to all of them because I just think that nothing speaks better than I like you than bling. These are, and I wrote on this just for you because writing happy birthday was sort of limit the use of these, because you know there are other occasions when you can actually give a gift to, not specifically for birthday. I like this one too. This is cute. These were little circles, believe it or not, on the die cut sheets, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I just grouped them. I quite like how the way it turned out. And 2 with the stars, this one and this one. One tip to remember too when you're doing a mass production for later use like this, try to keep the cards as generic as possible. That'll help. So go through your stash, get busy guys. I got such a sense of accomplishment doing this. Knowing that my stockpile is smaller, that was a great feeling. As usual, if you have any questions, you can leave them below. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching. Oh, I almost forgot.
I've got a blog giveaway coming up to commemorate my 500th post. So be sure to visit my blog at the address showing up on the screen and register for my newsletter. That way you won't miss the giveaway.